before, and I'm like, crud, why didn't anybody say anything? Now you're recording, but we're still, all we can see is your back office view of your Success Club news and all the news.
I don't understand why, because I'm sharing my screen.
Well, try stop sharing and then reshare. It might just be.
Can you see? Hold on.
I've had it do it to me before.
Okay, can you see it now?
Hang on, it's still. Yep, and that's perfect. Now we can see it, daily PO3. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself again, and I'm just going to say I'm not going to try to be rude, but if I see anything else, I'll just unmute, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so back to what I was saying. I have put this in the files of Too Ambitious to Quit, so go through it yourself, print it out if you need to, whatever. But the first thing to do daily in your business is your power of 3. So I wanted to explain what the power of 3 is, because some of you may not know what it is. But the power of 3 is inviting 3 people every single day, hence the 3. It's following up with 3 people. It's inviting to, when I say invite, I mean to your challenge group and to coaching. It's following up, it's adding 3 friends. And so those 3 things, like 3 of each of those every single day. And I know that that sounds really daunting, but honestly, it's not. Once you start getting the hang of it and you do it consistently every single day, it seriously just becomes a habit, and it's super easy. So for me, I don't do the power of 3. I do the power of 5. But I don't do that on my friends. I do 30 friends a day. I add 30 friends a day, and then I do 5 invites to my coaching, 5 invites to my challenge group, and then I follow up with people throughout the entire month. I do like my entire week. I follow up with people, everyone I talked to the previous week. So that is how I do mine. But for right now, I just want you guys to stick with the power of 3. I want you to do, add 3 friends. I want you to invite 3 people to your challenge group. I want you to invite 3 people to the coaching opportunity. I want you to follow up with 3 people. When you do that consistently, your business is going to grow. And like I said, it's going to be daunting at first, but once you continue to do it and you show up every single day, it's just going to become a habit, and you're going to realize it's not that hard. So how to do that? So I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to go to another one. Okay, so how I do mine is I showed you guys the other day in the live video that I did, but I just, it'll tell you if you go to your profile, you click on friends, you can go right here to more. Oh, wait, hold on. Right here, find friends. It's going to give you a whole bunch of people, and mine are honestly not very good anymore. I don't do it this way, but when I started, I did this. If you realize I have 3,000 plus friends, so it's a little bit harder for me to find mutual friends now, but I do it. I add 30 people that I have 10 plus mutual friends with every single day. In the beginning, it was much easier than this, and this is why I'm telling you that it's easy, because I'm adding 30 friends right now, and I already have 3,000 plus friends. It's a lot harder for me to do it now than it was when I was just doing 3 people a day, and I had a ton of people that I had mutual friends with. So go to this where you find friends, and if you have 10 plus friends with them and they look like someone that you would be friends with, then add them. It's seriously, guys, it's easy. So that's how I do my friends. Inviting, I have it all right here for you guys. If you go to Coach Basics 2016, go to the files, there's challenge group invites, there's coaching invites, all in the files there. But I also have this that goes through it all. So this is just a sample invite of something for my challenge group. I always, say their name. I never say, hey. I always add their name. And I talk about my fun and silly rants that I post on Facebook. That's why I tell you guys that social media is so important, because if you don't have that to back up your invites and what you're telling these people, they're not going to trust you. And trust is a huge thing. Building that relationship is huge. So when I say that my health and fitness rants that I'm posting on Facebook, they're going to go look at my profile and make sure that I'm posting those things. So make sure that you have that to back it up. And then I talk about, what I am hosting. I'm hosting a bikini body fitness, and that changes. Sometimes I say Summer Strong, and I tell them that it's a support group and when it's starting, which if you see everything in red is what you're going to need to change, because obviously it's not April 18th anymore, and it may not be a bikini body fitness. It's whatever you want to call it. And then I say that, I hope you're consider joining me. I tell them what it is right here. I'm telling them what it is and what I'm offering them. Then I say, would you be interested? Let me know and I can get you the details. If you don't end in a question, they don't feel obligated to answer you back. So make sure that you end it in a question so that they can give you a response. And then this is another one. Oh, whoops, I just moved it. But if you check in the coach basics, there is a ton in there. You can reword it to make it sound like you and what you are offering them, but just stick with the overall structure of it, because I promise you that I don't just tell you these things because I don't do them. I do them every single day, and that's how I'm successful with this. So if you take what I'm using and what everyone else above us is using, our upline, you are going to be successful too, but you have to take these tools and use them. So then, this is where I think so many of you guys struggle with, and it's what to say next after they do say, yes, I want more details. So I always stick with the script, no matter what they say to me. Okay, if they say no, obviously, then I don't say these exact same things. But if they say yes, or I want more details, or anything like that, I stick with this. I say the details depend on you, because they do. I'm not just going to tell them that, oh, here's the 21-day fix, because that's not my job as a coach. My job as a coach is to help find the best program that's going to work for them. So I say the details depend on you. And then I say something just relates back to them. And then I say, what are your overall health and fitness goals? What would you like to achieve? The more you share, the better I can help. I say this because I need to know their goals. I need to know what they want to achieve and, where they're at right now. So the more that they share, the better I seriously can help. And then once they respond with me, like I said earlier, the red part changes. It depends on what they say back to me. But then what's in black, I say to every single person, because these are the things that I need to know. So I talk about their goals and how I'm excited for them and, how this is going to help them. And then I say, I'll get you the details and cost info. It's totally based on what you already have at home. Some people have everything they need. Others need to make a purchase. But my coaching is always free for sure. Your coaching is free. But they may already have P90X at home. They may already have Insanity at home. So it really just depends. But I don't ever say this is how much it's going to cost, because honestly, at this point, I don't know how much it's going to cost, because I haven't figured out exactly what program that I'm going to suggest for them that's going to help them reach their goals the best. So then I ask them these questions. I talk about their fitness, what they want to achieve. I talk about their nutrition. I talk about what they've done in the past and, what has stopped them from achieving their goals so far. I talk about if they have any issues health-wise that is going to stop them from doing something. And then I tell them, I'm giving them a real honest recommendation. So take the time to answer them and tell me anything and everything that they can about themselves. Because the more I get to know them, the more I know about their goals and what struggles they've had in the past and what they do good. That's going to help me find the best program for them. I'm not going to suggest 21-day fix to someone that's a super athlete that, can do amazing things with their body, and they already know this. So I need to know what they're doing and how I can help them best. So then after they respond and tell me all those questions, I talk to them. I relate to them. I tell them, you can do this. I remind them that they are capable of this and why this is going to be a good thing for them. They struggle with nutrition. I talk about that. I struggled with nutrition too. Relate it back to yourself. So then I talk about what the details are. Tell them everything that they need to know is going to happen with, me as their coach. And right here, this is not going to relate to everyone. So I put that in red so that you guys can change that. But overall, the whole concept of this, keep it the same. So then they respond. And then I am going to tell them which program I think is best for them, because by now I know, sorry, my dogs are barking. But by now I know what program is going to work best for them and what they need in their life to help them reach their goals. So then I listed my 2 go-to programs here, which it's in red because it may not be the program you want to share with them or the program that you think is going to help them best. So if you need to find a different program, sorry, just a second. Come here, Doxy. Doxy, come on. Okay, so let's say that you want to suggest them the regular Insanity. I don't have it listed right here. You be proactive and go to YouTube and find the link to the video, but make sure it's from Beachbody, because I don't want, someone else talking about the program. I want Beachbody presenting that, and that's it. So these are the videos. So if I am suggesting a 21-day fix, I literally copy and paste that. Add why you think it's going to be a good program for them. Okay, so then they respond. And then right here, I talk about Shakeology. It's the last part of the details that I want to share with them. I tell them why I drink it and what it's for and the importance of it. And then I give them this, silly little video they can watch to look and see, what it's about. And then I ask them if they have any further questions. By now, I've shared everything with them. So if they still have questions, this is the time for it. And if they don't, then I say, okay, great. Let's get you started. And I tell them everything I had just talked about and give them the price. I don't give them the price before this at all. Never do. So right here, I tell them everything that they're going to get just so they can they can think about that again and what I just explained to them, but in a smaller version of it. And then I tell them the price. And right here in red, again, it changes. Right now, the 21-day fix is on sale, so it is $140, but it's usually not. You are going to have to look that up and know what's on sale and what's not. But then I also have, if they said if I suggested the max 30, then I put that. And it tells them how much it is at the bottom. So once they get this, they usually tell me, yes, I'm in, or they will give me an objection or something like that. I handle every single objection. I don't let any objection go unturned. So if they tell me it's too expensive, they tell me I don't want to drink Shakeology, I already drink a shake, or, whatever they give me, I always come back with something because I stand behind what I do as a coach. I know these programs work. I've watched them happen to myself. I've watched them happen to my teammates, my mom, every single person. So I know what these programs can do for that person. I know what Shakeology is going to do for them. I drink it every single day and I love that stuff. So I am going to stand behind that and I'm going to tell them that they need it in their health and fitness journey because they do. I didn't get my results by not drinking Shakeology. I drink that every single day and it does help me with my results. So I'm not just going to say, okay, you don't need Shakeology, then that's fine. I'm going to tell them why they need it. So right here, if you scroll down, objections, I've added a few. So, I'm not really a shake person, blah, 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 blah. I have an objection for that. Response number 2, why I think they need to use it. If I'm talking about the coach opportunity and they say they don't have time, here's another objection. I handle every single objection. And I don't have them all on here because I want you guys to handle this yourself a little bit. If I have an objection that I need to handle, like someone tells me they don't have time or that Shakeology is too expensive, I Google it and I say, Shakeology is too expensive, objection, Beachbody. I'm telling you, so many coaches have so much information on the internet that you can get anything you need. So don't rely on me as your coach to look up the answer for you or to figure it out for you. Do it, be proactive and do it yourself. Get on the internet and type it in, because I promise you, you will find the answer to whatever question you have. It is on there. If you need to look in the FAQs of Beachbody, it's all there for you, but you have to look it up and you have to do those things on your own. I can't do it for everyone. And that's part of growing your business, is when you show up and you decide that I'm going to do this. It doesn't matter if I'm here or not. If I quit tomorrow, are you going to quit? Are you going to stop running your business? No, you're going to keep going. I didn't have an upline coach that guided me every single step of the way. She was there, but I learned everything on my own, and I mean that. I looked up everything that I know about this business on my own. I've looked in our team page if I can't find the answer. I do things to grow my business on my own. I don't wait for someone else to give me the answers or tell me anything, because it's my job as a CEO of my own business to go find that answer myself. So if you're struggling with something, you don't know how to run a challenge group or anything like that, go look it up on Google. I promise you, there are so many coaches that put all that information out there for their teams on the internet, and you can use that. That's why it's there. They put that out there for you, so use it. Like right now, I'm just going to show you, just to show you how simple it is. Challenge group, post, Beachbody. You don't know what to say in your challenge group. I just spelled Beachbody wrong. You don't know what to say in your challenge groups. I promise you guys, it's literally right here. Now you guys are going to have to do a little digging sometimes. And I'm not saying not to ask me questions, but look at this. Every single day, you know what to post in your challenge group. Every single day for 30 days. That's what I'm saying. If you go back to this flip card thing, this is a different team than us, but all this stuff is here, guys. It's all there for you to learn. I can't go back for some reason. I don't know why. But it's all there for you guys to learn. If you need something, look it up. I promise you, you will find it. It's not working. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, so off that topic. If you go back, okay, so let's say that they say yes, that they're in, they're ready to do this. This is what I send them. I am so excited for you. I just need your email, phone number, and flavor of Shakeology. That's how I enroll them, with those 3 things. I tell them which one I prefer and, why I like it. And then I give them the rest of the flavors, because I always get asked, what are the flavors? So I give them that, and I tell them that the combos are only 24 servings, because they are, in the bag's 30. And then they have 2 options for enrollment. And I tell them this because guess what, guys? If you want to be a discount coach, you get a discount. I'm going to offer that to anyone, because who doesn't like to save money? So if they're going to continue drinking Shakeology, there's no reason that they can't get the discount and be a discount coach, or whatever they choose to be. So I give them that option, and then I let them respond, and they tell me their stuff, and then I go to coachmobile.teambeachbody.com and I sign them up. So I tell them, I message them and tell them, hey, I got your enrollment completed. You should have an email to complete it yourself. Let me know when you're finished. And when they're finished, I go ahead and send them the email, which is right here. New challenger welcome email. New coach welcome email. Both of those things, that's what I send them. You will have to read it over and make sure that it relates to you. I say things in there like my team or whatever, but just, change it up to you. That's what I send them after that. And then I tell them right here, if you love Shakeology, and if they do the regular customer, not the coach discount, I tell them, what to expect and how what they're going to be charged and all of that. And then I also, if they do the coaching, I tell them this. It's all right there for them. So, and I tell you right here, after you have completed their enrollment, you've made sure that they completed it, send them the challenge group kickstart photo, which I will add to the files because I realized today I didn't. And then I send them the welcome email. If they signed up for the discount or the business, I send them both the challenger email and the new coach email, which is located in the files of Too Ambitious to Quit. So I tell you all of that. It's all right there. Just follow that, guys. I promise you I use that every single day, every day. So that's how I do that. That kind of took longer than expected. But following up, all you need to say is if you sent them an invite, all I say is, hey girl, did you get my message? Simple, plain, that's it. That's all I say. Seriously, 9 times out of 10, they will respond back to me. Let's see, inviting to the coach and challenge. I told you that's in Coach Basics. If you need help with that, or Google it, or ask me, send me it, and I will definitely critique it and tell you what I would change. I showed you guys the script. And then the last thing that I want to tell you guys is that your social media is huge. Post 3 to 5 times a day. Stick with 3 if that's all you can do. But, post inspiration and what's speaking to your heart. If you're reading personal development, share with them what you're learning. You don't need to, type something out of the book, but share what you took away from it. Share your workouts. I did my workout today, and share why you did it. Not just, what you did, but why. Why are you doing this? Share your nutrition. Share what's going on in your life. If you're a mom or you're a dog mom or whatever it is, share that with them. Get them to, relate to you in some way, inspire them, because that's what this is all about. You helping them in whatever they have a problem with. If they need help reaching their health and fitness goals, if they have financial struggles that they need help with, that's what you're here for. But you have to inspire them every single day on your social media before they're going to trust you and open up to you. So then make sure that you're reading personal development. And I know that you hear that all the time, but it is so, so, so important that you are reading personal development every single day. I suggest starting with You Are a Badass. If you haven't read that, No Excuses, Brian Tracy. I'm about to read that one. Miracle Morning, if you struggle with getting things done. There are so many. Compound Effects, Go for No. All of these things are in the files of Too Ambitious to Quit right here. Look at that. Read them. And I mean that. Read them and seriously soak that in, because it's going to change your mindset, which changes everything in this business. If your mindset is there, I promise you that you are going to change not only your life, but so many others. So let's help 3 people by the 15th, because it's totally doable for every single person on this team. Get to Emerald by the end of the week, by next Thursday. Rank Advance. 2 coaches. It doesn't matter if they're discount or they're here to work this business. 2 coaches. That is all it takes. Invite your heart out, and I promise you that you're not only going to change your life, but everyone around you. So let's come together as a team. Let's make sure that we're checking into Juvo and Too Ambitious to Quit every evening before you go to bed. Just read through the post. Make sure you're posting on social media, doing your Power of 3, and doing these daily, weekly, and monthly to-dos. Does anyone have any questions? No. I can't even see anyone. Okay. So if you don't have questions, that is it for tonight. If you have a question or you need to ask me something, seriously, feel free. I'm not saying that you have to Google everything. I'm just saying that if you take ownership of your business, it's going to help you succeed a lot faster. But also, don't hesitate to ask me questions. Post in our team page. That's what it's there for. It's there to help you succeed and help you reach your goals. So let's do this. Let's finish out. Well, I guess we're not finishing. We're just starting July. But let's, end it with a bang. Let's start it with a bang, and let's do this. So have a good evening, guys, and let's dream big.
Bye.